What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, and we are on to today the Golden Club Races. Last time out, we finished up the Classic Club Races with an absolute classic of an event, funnily enough, at Zone Industrial to finish up the European Rally. But today we're on to the Golden Club Races, and we're going to start with the 914 Challenge. We do have to drive a 914. And we have three options. We have a 1971.7, a 73 2.0, and a 74 1.8. I am going to stick with the 1.7, the original one we got, because if you remember back like 10 parts ago or whenever we drove this, we were not competitive. We had to get all sorts of upgrades, and I think that this is the one that we had the upgrades on. So we're just going to roll with this, hope that it's good enough and makes us competitive. I don't think we have any repairs, and we'll just see how it works. So should be straightforward. Hopefully it's a good event. Only 3 races here today, shorter tournament than we've had in a little while. But all 914s, so this is going to be a little bit more slow-paced. We are back at Corsica.
3, 2,
all 914s to compete with. Hopefully we're in the ballpark. No idea if we're going to be fast or not, but hopefully we're not completely out to lunch, because I think this is the one with the upgrades, in which case I don't know how we can possibly go any faster. But get right to it. Not an encouraging start. We didn't make any ground on the start, but that's not the end of the world so far. Just have to play it by ear. I think 914s are really pretty. They're not my favorite Porsche by any means. They're not exactly speedsters or sports cars or whatever. They're kind of the everyman's Porsche. Oh, there's traffic, because I can tell based on everybody exploding. Dylan and Steele, that was actually interesting. More people hitting fences, going for slides and spins. So it's all very interesting. We're all kind of still in one big group here, except the two that just hit that traffic. So we got to keep that in mind. I don't know what this green car is doing. We're going to make a little contact there, but Amazon just absolutely died. Anyways, what I was saying, this car, not my favorite Porsche of all time, but that's okay. There's some traffic cars to contend with. Orange car going to go for a big old slide. We'll jump to the left here, get ahead of that, up to second place by Wingnut. Paris up ahead still. Shouldn't be any traffic in here, I wouldn't think, although I don't know, to be fair. Been a little while since we've seen traffic, should play a factor, but it's already worked in our favor by killing Dylan and Steele immediately, so now we just gotta go chase down Paris. I like the traffic. It's an added challenge, added different thing that you have to be aware of and contend with. I like that. It's good. Another piece of traffic on the other side there may cause some issues for cars behind. We're all good. Can't really catch Paris there, although it looks like he had some kind of big slide there and mistakes. Of course, at the end of Corsica in this direction, we do have the hairpins, which will come in handy for us to make up time if needed. Potentially use them to make a pass if needed. Hopefully we can already be ahead of Paris by then. Oh, okay, that's what I was worried about. We're going to just touch the wall there, but at least we didn't head on into the traffic car, which is a big no-no. You definitely don't want to do that at any point. Alps is going to be extremely scary. I just thought about next time out, next race. If there's traffic at the Alps, which there should be, I don't know why there'd only be for some tracks, but traffic at the Alps is terrifying, because when you're on that ice and the slippery roads, you can't actually, change. You can't do anything to maneuver around them. I did just think about, too, I have no idea if this is true. The slick tires, are we going to be at a huge disadvantage on the ice compared to cars that are on stock tires? Or rain tires? I guess I haven't thought about that, because, yeah, when we go to Autobahn, for sure, I know the rain tires have more grip, but that's a very specialized track. That's one racetrack. Never really bought rain tires, but, we may need them. I have no idea. I assume that this is just a 3-race, 8 points for the winner, and so on. Stupid-ass traffic car giving a dodge to me. Not cool. But yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be at a huge disadvantage on these slick tires or not. I don't know if we're going to need, at some point, the rain tires for Autobahn when we get to that point later on. But regardless, hopefully this works out for us. We have a nice margin here. Unfortunately, we had such a stressful rally last time out where everything was close and competitive, and it was all about not dying, and now here we have, I'll have to just slow down and go around that car. Unfortunate. We have the gap, so hopefully, we get our 8 points here. Dylan's running right at the back still. He's not going to get very many points at all, which means our lead competitor in this one looks like it's going to be Paris. Down the hill once more. No traffic cars to contend with here. It will take race number 1 of 3. That's a really good start. Couldn't have gone much better. No damage. I don't know if we got safe bonus or not. We did touch some stuff, but it was ever so slightly. No car damage. Nothing wrong with that.
You won the race.
We did indeed. Good start to this, actually.
You're the tournament leader.
Yep, just straightforward. We did get a safe bonus, which is awesome. Not a fast time, obviously. Not a fast car. All right, on to the Alps. This will be fun. First time we've seen this track in the playthrough so far, other than a couple of events in the factory driver mode. Love this track. Good track. I don't remember it exactly. I don't have the whole thing memorized. I pretty much know where I'm going though, which is good.
3,
All right, we're
2,
ready.
1, go!
Hopefully we can get away here, get ahead, get some good clean track. Dylan did only get the 1 point there, so he's starting right at the back, even though he's probably the fastest car. I'm not sure. Paris will be fast as well. Once we get up to speed, though, we do have to pay attention to the cars in front of us, because like I said, there's going to be traffic here. Very, very tricky and difficult. We can already see one traffic car ahead. Look at that, they're like a swarm of bees behind us here. There we go. Good corner, good grip on the slicks here in these conditions at least. Paris had some kind of issue. He's back in last already. Of course, in this direction, there are hairpins. Oh, no, they're at the start. I'm wrong. I'm mistaken. I'm sorry. I thought we were starting the other direction, but the hairpins are right here at the start. So again, should be an advantage for us, especially on slick tires with good suspension. Make a little bit of time so that we can get a little bit of a gap here before we get into the heavy stuff. Dylan's already back up to 4th, but he's not a huge concern to us unless he starts winning. Traffic car there on the outside shouldn't play a big factor since everybody's going to be up the inside. All right, got through there nicely. A little bit of a gap, 4 seconds or so. Car does not look accelerating, very slow. There's 60 and 65 and 70. Even with all the upgrades, not a fast car by any means, but that's okay. Starting to get into the winter weather. I mentioned this way back in the factory driver mode. You can see the ground change color. Once we get through one more tunnel here, or maybe 2 more tunnels, it's going to go to a white road. That's the snow cover. That's very slippery. And then like the middle part of the track, very briefly, it is fully like, you can't even see the brown in the road, white color. And that is when it is like the ice. That's the slipperiest. So I think right here is where it turns to white. Yep, see how little brown you can see here now, other than the tunnels, obviously. And through about one more corner, right up here is where it turns to full white and where it's ice. Here it is right here. See, the brown goes away, it becomes ice. This is extremely slippery. Pretty much no grip, no traction. We just gotta survive, get through this little village area here. Hopefully we don't encounter any traffic. So that's a disaster when you can't avoid or change direction. Be nice and cautious just in case there is a car. We can try to just bail out into a wall. Very little grip. I don't know why anybody would be out in these weathers commuting, but they are nonetheless. Survived the narrow little village. And we'll get through the icy bit there, back onto some more. You see instantly the car grips up when you turn there onto the less slippery surface, so really key to get that done. We have a nice gap though, 10 seconds here. Paris already recovered back up to about 5th. You can go to the left there. I think there's like an icy lake out there to the left that you can't see off screen that we could have cut through. Again, not exactly faster, but that's okay. A little bit of a jump here just to make sure the car settles down. We'll use a little bit of brake. Traction and grip so far is okay. There's another traffic car. We see it plenty early, plenty of time. I don't know if that's supposed to be a 914 or not. I have no idea. I've never asked that question anywhere or thought about that. It kind of almost looks like a 914 if I was describing a 914 to you, basically. Alright, here's the end of the snowy road bit. Back to just kind of light snowfall. Another frozen lake here on the left. That's actually a lot of fun when you're just playing by yourself. One player to go around and screw around on. It's actually a lot of fun. Maybe I'll make that the thumbnail for this, is the icy road, or the icy lake. But yeah, so a couple more corners here and then we'll be into the kind of light snow, just snow covered, no snowfall, foresty bit here to end out the circuit. Kind of cool how it goes from like no snow like this to moderate snow, really bad snow in the middle, and then back to, you know, not snow. This is the faster route, less twisty, a little bit wider. Again, I do remember that from playing years ago. This is the better route to take, as long as you don't get it wrong, obviously. Faster cars really depend on how you want to drive this, but I always prefer this route. I know this route better. So, good thing, turns out I do remember where I'm going. That's good. We have a nice gap here. Again, no time bonuses, unfortunately, for this. Just points, so we're only going to get 1 point out of this, but that's okay. Another 1 point advantage as long as it's not over Paris, which is not currently. Steele's actually up there, and I think he crashed at the beginning, so Should be a decent points lead here. And we're not at the end of the track quite yet, so we just got to be careful over that crest because it's blind. There's the end of the track up ahead. It's going to be a nice gap, nice margin of victory, nice jumbled up order, so we should get a nice points gap here into the final race, which I think is at Schwarzwald again. Rest in peace, me. But we make it through. So 4:47 in our first race at the Alps. Pretty happy with that. Fun track. 20-second margin of victory. We did win. And we have a 4-point lead again. Another safe bonus is great. So 4-point lead there over Wingnut, actually. Still no recovery in points really for Dylan. Shouldn't be any repairs. Didn't touch anything. Good, successful race there. On to Schwarzwald. Don't need to do anything too special here. We are driving it the normal forward route, which I prefer. Again, they both suck, but this is slightly less suck. All right. And go. Wingnut actually had a really good start there. He's going to come up alongside us. Just let him go. Don't need to incur any damage at this point. Don't need to be too special. There's traffic cars to deal with. There's the first one. Someone may hit that. Steele all the way up to third already now. Good start for him. Paris and Dylan fourth and fifth, still battling. Please don't touch me, man. No reason for this. I'm going to touch him, I think, there. I think we made a little bit of door contact. So, yeah. Oh, yikes. We all navigate that also. Again, just fourth or better will do it here for us. Big ol' send by Dylan up the inside. Fourth or better is our goal. Again, we want to win. We want to live, but just about getting through this without killing myself or the car. That's a good goal. We do need to be fourth, though, especially if Wingnut's going to go win, so. A little bit of door-to-door contact again there with Paris. It's okay. We're all pretty much the same speed on the straight, it seems like. Again, we do have the 2.0 liter turbo upgrade in this car, if I remember correctly, but it doesn't seem to make a difference. We're all miserably slow anyways, so. Traffic car doesn't come into play. A little bit of a slowdown there for Steele. Wingnut and Dylan still battling at the front. May have been contact or a slide there. They're going to hit each other, actually. Wow, big hit for Paris and Dylan there, so now we're back up to third. Still just cruising. Long way to go in this event. Gotta not beat ourselves. That's going to be the #1 killer if we start beating ourselves here. Steele's going straight, or excuse me, Wingnut's going straight. Steele's coming with us on, I think, the better route. That's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get up to maybe second place then once we cycle back all together. Hopefully no traffic in here, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if they put one right in a really dumb spot. Don't see any yet. There it is. At least it's going our direction. We're not going to beat Wingnut out, but at least we're right up behind him now. We all tucked back up together, so nice close quarters. Paris up to fourth. Dylan still hanging back in fifth. He took our route. Still have a shot. We remember at the end of this circuit in this direction there is that twisty bit where you can drive over the grass and make up some time. Probably not as advantageous in these cars as it would be in something faster, but still gives us a little bit of hope since we're close here. Oh, big contact for... that was Wingnut there. Big contact, big damage, puts us up in the second. Again, traffic will play a factor for sure. Very aggressive, very physical. All right, into the little town we go. We are right up behind Paris and Wingnut, a couple seconds back, battling now for third. We are right up behind Steele. Don't need to be too terribly aggressive here, and we have put ourselves in position there, and we'll get by the traffic car, no problem. Right up, tucked under the bumper. We have a chance here. We just gotta not make any mistakes, not do anything too silly. Not try to be in too much of a rush here. We're in a good spot, I think. Focus on our cutback here. We're gonna jump off to the left there. We have some good momentum. We'll actually go past for the lead, get clear. It's not a huge gap, not a huge margin. We probably still have 1 to 2 more traffic cars to deal with, I would think here. There's one. A couple more corners yet. We'll probably still have one more. Oh, big contact behind us. Steele ran in the back of that traffic car. Unfortunate. Does give us the margin to just take it nice and easy, nice and slow and chill here. Waterfall on the right as usual. Beautiful sight. All right, 2 more corners, 1 more hairpin. There's going to be 1 more traffic car to come and try to screw up my day, but we just got to keep our eye out for it. Hopefully it's going in our direction. Just be nice and patient, nice and slow. We got the gap. Where's the traffic car? It's up past the finish line. We will take the win. We will sweep all 3 races in the 914 challenge. Awesome result. Happy with that. Perfect. Very, very good, I would say.
You place first.
We did place first. Thank you very much. Awesome.
You have won the tournament.
We did.
Move on to the next tournament.
45 grand, a $30,000 tournament bonus. That's going to be big money that we need. Go towards the future repairs of my damaged race cars. And that's that. So we'll make sure we didn't do any damage to it there. We didn't. Awesome. Almost up to 300 grand. And next time out, oh, that's the wrong thing. Golden Club, next time out, we will have the 944 trophy, which is another open road tournament. 944s only. You're not racing fierce competition, blah, blah, blah. Heavy traffic again. So Schwarzwald, unfortunately, again, Zone Industrial should be great. Alps should be great. But we'll have that to do next time, and we'll see what kind of, again, upgrades we have and which car we choose. Maybe do some upgrades off camera, perhaps, but we will see how it works out. So, yeah, I guess we'll just play it by ear, and we'll see next time out how that plays out. So make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Appreciate you all so much. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're still enjoying it. And let me know what you think down below. But we will call that a day. Until next time, as always, bye.